Hello, this is Norm Peters. That doesn't mean anything, but this does. Okay, I just bought a flail mower. It's about 20 years old. It flails and mows. Pretty incredible. It has category 2 and category 1 draft pins on it. If to the right, I already switched that one out because my tractor is only 32 horsepower. It's a light guy. It needs a category 1 pin, which category 1 pin is a smaller pin. You would think that category 2 draft pins would be the bigger pins in category 1 because they're bigger, but for some reason category 1 is a smaller pin. Don't ask me why. I didn't write the book. I always confuse them, but it's the pin that goes on lighter tractors. Anyway, this has a nice function. It has 2 pins on it. For whoever built this bad boy 20 years ago, thought, hey, make it an option instead of an option that's already on it. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about, so let's get back to the story. This bolt will not come out to switch this around. So I sprayed some, stuff on it, WD-40, whatever you call it, to get it going. Still won't come out. There's this trick the CBEX taught me. They're well people in Clarksburg. They've been doing welds for a couple generations, and I had a couple bolts I could not get off on some 100-year-old wells. And they showed me this little trick. It's all about vibrations. Sorry if I'm screaming. As you know, I'm kind of loud anyway, and I got earphones on, or earmuffs on, or whatever you call those, ear protectors on. Because this impact gun, which is pretty awesome for $200, a battery-powered Craftsman. It's not an ad, but if they want to kick me back a free tool because of it, then maybe I'll have to tell you it's an ad. But right now it's not an ad. Anyway, don't get distracted. You put a piece of metal on the end of the bolt and you tap on the end of the nut, and then you go to the bolt and you tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. It sends the vibrations through the bolt and the nut. It hits the piece of metal on the end, and it goes back through and it loosens the nut stuck on the bolt. So let's give this a try, shall we? It won't come off. Okay, it's not coming off. Been trying for a while. Get this piece, put it right here, tap, and then come back here, tap, and it sends the vibrations through here. It hits here and goes back through. I mean, I could replace the bolts too, but nah, I'm not gonna once I'm done. All right, so then you put it back on. Should be easier than it sounds. Go one direction, come back the other direction, forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Keep doing that. Go both ways. Don't take that another way, all right? Yeah, this should come off. Once now it's okay. Back the other way. It's not coming out. All right, there you go. Did it. That's 20-year-old. I wish my back was only 20 years old. Alrighty, there you have it. You can replace that or not, but there's a lot of torque on that, you can see too. That's why it had some problems, but you got a stuck bolt. You don't have to cut it off 99% of the time. Try that trick, but it takes some time. My first take didn't do it. That video was way better, super hilarious, really informative. This one kind of sucks, but it took me another attempt or two, and back and forth in it out, and I didn't want to put a 50-minute video on you. Have a good day.